Saturday, 25th February 2021. Kelsey. Your friend Ebony is staying all night at your house, and this night will be epic. You've already caused an explosion, written a page of a story that is work in progress, and eaten something that looked like a cactus, smelled like a cactus, and turned out to be a pickle. Note: why on earth did you think that was a cactus? Why would you just have a cactus lying around? Anyway, you and Ebony are back to working on your science fair project, aka blowing up things and finding a good scientific explanation. But only working on this for the thrill of blowing up stuff. Legit. Now you're mixing baking soda with vinegar. Explosion. There's a knock at the door, which is weird. Even more weird, Kylie walks out and starts talking to them. Since Jasmine is on holiday, it's always weird thinking of Kyle as Kylie. Ever since she transitioned, it's been weird thinking of her as a sister instead of a brother. The knock at the door is less strange after Jasmine walks in. They walk straight to Kylie's room. Well, fine, you don't care. Although strange because Jasmine has always been friendly to you. A sizzling sound makes you jump, only to find Ebony putting droplets of a strange liquid into a new cup. Nothing happens. Disappointing, says Ebony, although still strangely thrilling. At that point, you seem to give in to endless giggles. 6. Monday, June 6, 2020. Yes, that's right. We're going back to the day you met Ebony. That was the day you came to school wearing a lesbian hoodie. It was also the day that she joined, little that you know. Therefore, her first impression of you was that girl wearing the lesbian flag. I mean, so what? You don't care whatever she thinks of you, although she doesn't seem like the judgmental type. She seems antisocial, or maybe socially awkward? She has a cute haircut that goes a little bit further than her chin, although her hair is now a little bit longer than her shoulders, and a t-shirt that fades from white to grey. She wears this a lot now. She did turn out to be quite antisocial and socially awkward towards new people, although once you got to know her, she's anything but. You started hanging out when you came over to her, and you started talking about who knows what, and you asked her to come over to your house. She accepted. 7. Wednesday, 1st March, 2021. Kelsey. You have no friends. Well, aside from Ebony. The other girls in your class either want nothing to do with you, or want you to do whatever they say. Some of them are absolute psychopaths. A silent tear that will never be seen, about a secret pain that will never be known, runs down your cheek. Currently, you're lying in your bed with your eyes closed, listening to a Coldplay playlist. Probably not helping the situation. You should really talk to someone about this. Kylie has her own problems to worry about, and you could never tell Ebony. Maybe you should try songwriting. That might work. 8. Saturday, 4th of March, 2021. Songwriting did work. Ebony came over after school on Friday, and you two were working on a song called Unbound Your Heart. You see, Ebony has a skill for making background music, so she helps. You're working on the chorus with the words, "Down in the undergrowth, we can't be tamed. Feel the adrenaline rush through our veins." Just then an idea pops into your head. You don't know if it'll work, but if it does, you see, everyone in this world has strange features. That's because of the 3 portals in your school. One is to the woodland creatures dimension, one is to the angel dimension, and one is to the demon dimension. Jasmine is from the angel dimension, so she has angel wings. You're from the woodland creatures dimension, so you have deer ears, and so on and so forth. You only know a couple people from the demon world, one of them of which is Haley, a girl in your class, who's ironically quiet, but seems nice. Except the other person from the demon dimension that you know is kind of an evil psychopath manipulator. And this big idea is all about her. She was born with these cool dragon wings that she actually can't see very well because they're behind her back. So you could do any prank you wanted without her knowing. Maybe slime or possibly paint. You could paint them pink. That would be perfect. You better get to work. So that didn't work as planned. 9. Monday, 6th of March, 2021. Jasmine. You and your friends, Kylie and Amber, are sitting on the steps to the main school building that goes out to the courtyard, eating lunch and talking about life. Actually, you're talking about Kylie's sister, Kelsey, getting grounded for a weird prank. But life sounds more interesting, so we'll pretend that life is what you're talking about. Just then, a boy walks past you and sits down on the other side of the steps, taking a bite out of the sandwich. This boy is kind of strange. You haven't talked to him yet, but he seems fidgety and overall a little bit weird. He's the new kid, so he was probably the victim of a couple of new kid pranks on the way into school. Poor guy. Anyway, Kylie notices you staring at him and looks around to see what you're staring at. She blushes and turns away when he catches her eye. Amber clearly notices your silent conversation and says, "Do you want to go talk to him instead of having a staring contest?" Kylie laughs and agrees, which causes all three of you to stand up and walk over to him. He looks startled. "Hello," you say. He probably feels overwhelmed and outnumbered, with 3 girls standing above him, so he stands up and says, "Hello, my name is Felix, and just so you know, at my old school, everybody loved me." 10. Monday, 6th of March, 2021. Okay, this kid really? Just really? First of all, what? This is not a good first impression, especially because you look so quirky and nervous, and if everybody loves you, that's still not how you lead a conversation. Amber looks amused and says, "Well then, why did you move?" The condescending way that she says that was enough to make the 3 of you have to smother giggles. Felix, however, looks like he wanted to go home. "Because of my dad's work," he replies. "And what does he do exactly?" Amber is the best at exposing liars. Well, engineering. "And why would he need to move for that?" "Because of a new job opportunity, obviously." Amber raises her eyebrows at this response. "Sure, we'll be right back after we check in with our math teacher, who has an assignment to give us. A 2-minute thing, okay?" "Fine then." 11. Saturday, 11th of March, 2021. Jasmine. To be honest, you didn't actually have a private assignment from your math teacher. You actually snuck off to discuss if you should play along with Felix's reality and try to bring his ego back down to earth, or expose it as a fraud. You decide on the first option, but only because Kylie said that he'd make a good addition to the trio, though Amber entirely disagreed. But then what would we be? A quadruple? And maybe he'd be good company if he was less obsessed with himself. Maybe. So the trio decided to hang out with Felix. He actually did end up to be good company, after admitting the whole "everybody loves me" thing was a joke to see if anyone would believe it. Maybe he would make some friends out of it. Well, he met them, the trio. He also met Kylie, who was literally his soulmate. The 3 of them were going over to Kylie's house. Felix's first chance to make a good impression on Kelsey. If you even want to talk to Kylie, you have to make a good impression on her younger sister. You see, otherwise, Kelsey gets very overprotective and hides slime in your locker if she sees you anywhere near Kylie. Here you are, Kylie's house. 12. Saturday, 11th of March, 2021. Felix walks over to you, looking nervous, whereas Amber walks in the front door like she owns the place. Kelsey greets you at the door, inspecting Felix as if he's either a disease or a harmless rabbit, and it's up to her to decide which one. Come on in. You make your way to the living room, where Amber and Kylie already sat. Kylie's face lights up when she sees the two of them. Kelsey sits down right across from Felix, probably to keep an eye on him. Felix, this is my younger sister, Kelsey. Kelsey, this is Felix. Hello. Hi. Felix responds carefully. Kelsey, we need your help pulling off a prank that we've been working on. I say, interesting. Okay. This is this boy in our class, Daryl, who's been very disrespectful to Kylie, Amber explains. What dimension? Demon. Oh, they're always demons, aren't they? Well, I guess we can make do. Coat his wings with pink paint. What? No, that's what you tried, and it didn't work. Okay, then fill his locker with pink paint.